All right, man, let's get it, man. We appreciate y'all for tapping into another episode of this Big Mouth TV, man. If you're new to the channel, man, hit that like and that subscribe button one time for your boy, man. And we appreciate it up here at Big Mouth Podcast /radio/ all that in one. All right, we're going to go and jump into it, man. We got no other, man, than N.B.A. youngboy, man. He's being released from federal prison. The judge granted him bail. At first, he didn't have no bail, so he was in there. He had to stay in there for about 8 months, a little over 8 months, I believe. But he's been out on bail now. He might be still detained. He might be released. We just know he's being released out on bail. But prayers goes out to the N.B.A. youngboy, him and his crew. We hope N.B.A. youngboy come out and do good, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, N.B.A. was involved in a lot of stuff. A lot of kidnapping charges, weapon charges. I believe some drug charges. Allegedly, all this is alleged. Out of Baton Rouge down there. You know what I'm saying? We all know how Baton Rouge can get down there. It get treacherous and gutter down there in Baton Rouge. But yeah, free N.B.A. youngboy. He's being released, man, and we want to know if N.B.A. youngboy gonna be able to hold his head. You know what I'm saying? And not get in trouble again. Like I said, our prayers goes up to him and his team, man. We hope they be able to work something out and keep him out of prison, keep him out of jail, man. A lot of things goes on in them streets, man. Yeah, man. Like I say, our prayers goes out to N.B.A. youngboy. His lawyer want to speak on his behalf. We want to see what he got to say.
N.B.A. youngboy a bond for the duration of his trial. There are certain conditions. He's going to be restricted to a residence in Utah. He's going to have ankle monitoring on. He cannot leave that residence for any purpose. Nobody can stay at that residence with him except for his family. There are limits on visitors. Only 3 visitors may be allowed at a time. Obviously, there are all visitors must be approved either by the judge or pre-trial. There's obviously a series of other restrictions like no guns, no drugs, got to subject yourself to drug testing. One of the key issues that the judge looked at in granting this bond was that the first time she had looked at it, the government presented evidence that an LAPD report that this guy was...
All right, that was the lawyer speaking on Baton Rouge rapper N.B.A. youngboy on his behalf. He's letting you know that this young man is going to be free. He's been given a bail and stuff like that. So we just want to know, do y'all think N.B.A. youngboy will be able to keep himself out of trouble, stay out of jail, get to the bag, and keep doing good music? Because he's have a big following on social media. YouTube will be the big platform, I believe. He got a lot of followers on there. But yeah, y'all hit that comment box, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think about N.B.A. youngboy being free, man. All right, man, we're going to go and jump into this next story right here, man. We got no other, man, than Boosie Badass. Boosie Badass is another rapper from out of Baton Rouge. Same place N.B.A. youngboy from, and this, getting into it, he got into it with this rapper, which goes by the name of Lil Nasx. Lil Nasx pulled up on a horse on Boosie, looking for Boosie in Baton Rouge, and pulled up on Boosie homies like, where Boosie at? But yeah, y'all know, just kidding. But anyway, yeah, but him and Boosie, they've been having back and forth words with each other, man, and things like that. And Boosie has some things to say to Lil Nasx. Lil Nasx has some things to say to Boosie. It's just a back and forth thing, nothing serious, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, you wanna turn out like you wanna get naked in front of kids, nigga? Go suck a dick on live, nigga. Everybody ain't with that gay ass shit in the world, bro. Everybody don't want their son fucked in the ass, bro. Everybody don't want their son sucking another nigga.
Lil Boosie, bro. I had this song, Lil Boosie's gonna come out. Shit, fire ain't even live for it. Got me on a song, Lil Boosie's finna come out.
Now, we heard them two young men had to say to each other, man. Lil Nas X, threw a shot at Boosie. Boosie threw a shot back at Lil Nas X, man. But, it ain't nothing serious. But, Lil Nas X threw a shot at Boosie. Boosie acted like he couldn't take it, so he got on social media and called the man all kind of names, out his name and everything. But then Lil Nas X's father, Daddy, got on social media and fired back at Boosie. Told Boosie, hey, man, you know, woo, woo, woo. Why you messing with my son? You must be a punk yourself or something like that. You know, I don't know exactly what he said, but y'all look it up, man. You know, that was Lil Nas X dad getting that boosie. Then also in the story, we got Rondo. I heard he was caught with Lil Nas X somewhere, allegedly. You know, all this is allegedly, but you know, we need to still do some more digging in that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Boosie said, hey, this man must have been riding, you know, what he was talking about when he said Old Town Road, you know, when he was riding on the Old Town Road, man. But we hope them dudes, you know what I'm saying, get their situations, you know, squashed, man. I know it ain't nothing serious. It can't be nothing serious with Lil Nas X and Boosie, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Boosie, shout out to Lil Nas X, man. You know, come on, Boosie, man. Get it right, man. But yeah, man, we jumping into this next story right here, man. Now, this next story, man, you know what I'm saying, it touched a brother, man, hard, man.
3 boys found abandoned inside an apartment unit. Their ages 15, 10, and 7. The Harris County Sheriff's Office says skeletal remains of a 4th child, possibly a 9-year-old sibling, also found. This disturbing discovery made during a welfare check.
Now at 11, we're getting a look at the Texas woman and her boyfriend who were arrested for the death of the woman's 8-year-old son. The boy's remains, skeletal remains, found inside a Houston area apartment with 3 surviving siblings. The oldest, a 15-year-old who had been living with his younger brother's corpse for nearly a year, called 911 over the weekend saying he couldn't take it anymore. The teen and his younger brothers were fending for themselves, telling investigators their parents hadn't been home in months. Investigators are trying to determine why no one at the apartment complex noticed anything unusual.
Who was supposed to be loved and cared for, and trying to understand unspeakable living conditions for the dead child's siblings who were left alone for months to fend for each other. We are here to share what we know today and to share our continued commitment to these children and our community. On Sunday, October 24th, 2021, at about 3:15 p.m., our deputies received a phone call from a 15-year-old child who advised that his brother had been dead for a year and his body was in an apartment unit at 3530 Greencrest near West Park Tollway. He also stated that his parents had not lived in the apartment in West Harris County with him and his siblings for several months.
As y'all can see, man, this is a sad tragedy story that took place over the week down there in Houston, Texas, man. Yeah, 8-year-old boy was beaten really badly by his stepdad and his mom, and just, you know, continue to be with the man and things like that, man. Just a sad story, man, but we're going to kick back and see what else they got to say about the story before we keep talking.
Residents and visitors to the complex shaken by the disturbing discovery.
Yeah, this is very shocking for me. Very shocking and sad. Very sad. And my thing is, where's the parents? And why would you leave your children?
3 children, ages 15, 10, and 7 years old, were found abandoned.
West Harris County. Detectives say the child was 8 years old. His death ruled a homicide caused by multiple blunt force injuries.
We saw soiled carpet, no furniture at all. No bedding, no blankets, nothing.
Child by omission. And 31-year-old Brian Coulter has been charged with murder. He's expected back in court tomorrow.
Hey, man, we want to break this story, like I said, man. It's a sad story, man. This are the parents right here. The guy on the left side is the stepdad. Her on the right is the mom, you know. The mom look like she has some issues, you know. We not up here, you know what I'm saying, to downgrade her or, you know, to bash her or nothing like that. But, you know, that's a sad story, man. And, you know, we just had to break this story to you guys. We pray for the kids and the whole family, you know. Those was the apartments right there that the kids was found in. And allegedly they had been staying there for about a little over a year by themselves and stuff like that, man. And our prayers go up to them, man, and they family, man. And justice will get served for them. Now we're gonna break this other sad story right here, man. This story is coming out of Oakland, California, man. Got a young brother right here, man. He was a young rapper, go by the name of Lil These or something like that. He was tragically shot down in Oakland, California, by ex-police chief.
She like it how I drive. Running to the ops, I'ma send their ass to God. Step on any op I see, bitch, rest in peace to God.
Friends of his, and apparently they was shot down. Sadly, man, he was shot fatally in the face and died instantly on the spot. And the retired police chief that shot him was trying to go after the other crew when he was shot himself several times, and he's in the hospital fighting for his life. Yeah, it's a sad, tragic story that I want to bring y'all up here at Big Mouth Podcast /radio/all-in-one, because it's just, we just want to show these youngsters out there, like, man, you just can't be robbing people, man, and trying to take other people's belongings, man, and just because they older or old, you don't know what they got on them. And tragically, man, this young man lost his life in this situation, and the retired police chief almost lost his life. He's fighting for his life in the Oakland hospital. Like I said, this is a story coming from out of Oakland, California. Yeah, this is the gas station right here where a young man was shot fatally. Yeah, man, it was sad, man. These guys pulled up on the side of him. The older gentleman, the retired police chief, was pumping his gas when these guys approached him, started, trying to search his pockets and stuff. I believe they did have a weapon because they shot at him. And they also shot him, where they almost fatally killed him too. But he survived. But he was able to fatally shoot one of the guys, which was the rapper, goes by the name of Lil Thieves or something like that, out of Oakland, California, man. We just want to shed a little bit of light up here at Big Mouth Podcast /radio/all-in-one, man. Yeah, man, y'all hit that comment box, man. We just want to shed light on the youth, show the youth, this ain't the way to go, man. There go right there where he was. We froze the picture, so we won't have to show it. But he was fatally shot right there when the guy drew his weapon. I believe he was shot in the face and died instantly on the spot. And some of his guys, the young man guys he was with, returned fire and shooting this guy right here. They returned fire and they shot the retired police chief several times when he's fighting for his life in the hospital. Yeah, he was a retired police chief. Not only that, he worked with the kids and stuff. He worked with the youth and stuff like that, man, and things like that. On the weed dispensary, he owned the weed dispensary, retired police chief, worked with the youth, and just fatally shot a young man to try to rob him. And, we just want to shed light, man, so you youngsters can see, man, it ain't the way to go. And we out there trying to rob him.
That was gone. Trying to rob a car. He not, they worried about the car. Oh, you better believe it, because he's one of them. That could be real. You never know who people are. You gotta watch out. Watch out.
Oh yeah, man, sad, tragic story, man. R.I.P. to Lil Thieves, man. But y'all hit that like and that subscribe button, get in that comment. Y'all let us know. Big Mouth, we out.